G all the time, right?
Yeah. He seems to get... his shoulders are very buff, as he has carried this team plenty of times. But, yeah.
Dollar gets added to Seb's money pool.
Heroes here for OG. Good fissure, blocking in AU. That should be first blood here. Fate comes in. They've got the toss, and one more shot will come in. First blood here for Thompson. OG starting the game right. On top of getting that fourth lead for OG.
I really love this rotation by Jerax, recognizing that they don't really have any kill potential top, as I'm seeing that. Looks like they don't really have any potential here.
Stormhammer coming in. Tim's just throwing pot shots at Jerax. He needs to be very careful. He's one shot from dead, and AU gets it off. He gets low. He runs away. Anna now, he's struggling a little bit, running away from Gabby as well as Tim's. He needs to find an escape, and finally Jerax comes back. He's able to survive as he morphs into strength and keeps himself up. Throw this bounty rune. Pick it up.
What a cool cat.
All 4 bounty runes? No, 2 bounty runes, sorry, bottled on 2 of them. Go in the way of TNC. But the stun comes out here onto Gabby, the Inkswell. They're trying to run down both Anna as well as this Ogre Magi Asakshka. But the Stormhammer comes in. The Adaptive Strike had pushed him back so he didn't get stunned up on the Morphling. However, they still get the kill. And this is another kill over top. They'll try to turn it around as Jerax comes in. AU getting hit by that Adaptive Strike, and Anna gets himself a kill. Meanwhile, Seb kills off
Tiny, and because they lost the lane so hard, it's gonna be like another 10 minutes for the Shaker and maybe 5 for the Tiny, which means that the next few minutes are pretty much free for TNC, as I'm saying that.
From Seb, and now the fissure to block Tim's from getting able to run away, or being able to run away. One more shot, and Tim's will end up falling. The power shot comes through. They've got the Inkswell, not going to land on anybody on the side of OG. They've got 3 heroes rotating over to help out this Windrunner who ended up falling. See if TNC can make anything happen in a return kill on the exit of OG, but unfortunately, OG are able to escape with that one. Unfortunately, how willing OG are.
Ooh, Armel setting up for Thompson. There is a smoke coming as well.
So Strike tosses him back.
He should be dead
down.
here.
Tim's coming over, and the shackle through onto the creep hits this Tiny. Thompson throws the avalanche out. Stroke of Fate will miss. Thompson's still alive for now, trying to run his way out of this one. The Inkswell, but the Blink Meld Strike Soulbind also used. And they will finally chase and kill this Tiny.
Oh, such a nice.
Spotting Armel, it's spotted AU. They know that they're nearby, and Thompson looking to use this Blink, this fresh Blink, and there it is. Blink toss right into the hands of the Ogre Magi as well as the Earthshaker. They'll bring in Seb. The power shot comes in as well as the Soulbind and the Shackle. The silence is through. Armel ends up dying. They'll look as Seb continuing to chase onto AU. He's got the Inkswell on top of him. The trap slows them up, but the Blink forward coming in from Thompson, continuing onto AU. The avalanche is used and not getting to that shrine. They'll take out a second. So OG show off the Blink. They get 2 for it, and the fresh Blink paying off already.
And suddenly, this game is almost even.
When they're looking to go after Gabby, Seb moves over, and Gabby just backs off, so now they'll try for the tier 1 mid. Cuckoo, he's just got his Blink as well, so we're trying to debut a Blink here. Blink Burrow Strike lands on 2 as well as the Shackle. They've got the Stormhammer. They are stun locking the side of OG. The Avalanche is going to be thrown out, which finally hits on a Cuckoo. As TNC give chase for a moment, they get the kill here onto the Ogre Magi, and 5 heroes over mid for TNC. All the while, Anna just trying to farm as much as he can. OG trying to buy him some time. We'll look for the tier 1 tower, the Blink Burrow Strike. God Strength used, power shot coming in. Armel gets the kill on a Seb. They lock him in pretty well. And Gabby, he's in trouble. The Stormhammer comes in, the Adaptive Strike from Anna to get the kill. So a great trade there from OG. Waveform forward, now their eyes are on the Windrunner. The Shackle locks in both the Tiny as well as the Morphling. Jerax coming in, he's got the Fissure available. Will land the stun, the Blink forward from Thompson. Avalanche toss, and now he'll morph into this Sven, throw the Stormhammer, get the kill, and it looks decent for OG, but they still lose the Ogre mid.
And it's always very interesting to see a situation like this where both teams are just really confident in their scaling.
Blink, avalanche, toss, right onto Gabby, the adaptive strike, they stun lock him, and they get the kill. Now they'll look for more. The stroke of fate comes in, the waveform's going to be used by Anna to move forward onto AU. They'll grab a second, Thompson moving so quickly towards Cuckoo, the blink, just gets away, avalanche onto Tim's, but a little bit further back, Cuckoo is back in the hands of OG, and they will get themselves a third double kill for Anna, and OG are starting to snowball.
I feel like this is one of the biggest strengths for OG. They're so good at recognizing which fights they can take and when a hero is out of position. Even when they're behind or it's completely even, it can feel spoken about like OG being a good lineup and all, but if TNC gets a good initiation, they still have so much control, so much damage, especially to a Morphling without the BKB. Rex has to see this room, so he sees Armel.
Armel, there's the fissure. Seb's going to be coming over as well. Anna, they've got the Solar Crest placed in from Seb. Armel taking a lot of damage here and unable to survive with the E-Blade shotgun to the face of this TA.
He's picking out the word, but little did he know that Jarex was just in this next to him.
Oh, it might be another one here. AU Inkswell will pop, stun up the Morphling, but they've got the fissure and they've got the kill here for Thompson. So another pickoff for OG.
These are big
They're just
kills.
grabbing towers and they're continuing forward. Teams has to be very careful. The E-Blade adaptive strike and they get yet another kill. They didn't even have the tier 2 the moment they went for that, but they got the tier 2 as they were pressuring the high ground. They get the buyback from the Grimstroke, and all of a sudden this is looking really shaky for TNC, despite being down only 4,000 net worth.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
How much Anna is doing. He'll wait forward aggressively, and whoop, just getting hit with that E-Blade as well as the adaptive strike. He just bought back. Epicenter will be charged up. The Burrow Strike lands onto 2. Armel trying to follow it up with the Mel Strike. Thompson getting low. The fissure hits. Thompson still alive. The waveform forward from Anna. And now he's tossed up. They've got the refraction trying to hide. Mel Strike finally taking out the Tiny, but he's stunned up and in a lot of trouble. Armel needs to get out of this one, but the Echo Slam committed. Jarex gets the kill, and they will take out the TA dead for 50 seconds. Oh, Blink Burrow Strike as well as the Shackle. Jarex goes down. They've shackled up Seb. They'll buy back on the Earthshaker. But TNC needs to be very careful. Cuckoo's been spotted. He's under the Sentry Ward, and they take out this Sand King. Oh man, OG just continues
so much in these fights because she doesn't have a BKB yet, and at the same time she can't really man-fight this Morphling.
Blink, Stormhammer, Cuckoo over, Blink Burrow Strike coming in as well as the Meld Strike. Seb able to survive. The fissure hits onto 3 teams, comes over with the Shackle's not going to land on anybody, but they'll still get the kill. Anna comes in with the E-Blade, adaptive strike, fissure again, and Tim's ends up falling. But the Inkswell trying to stun up this Morphling long enough so TNC can get back into this one. Epicenter going to be thrown down. Thompson ends up dying. They'll look for another one in Sakshka. They'll get themselves the Ogre Magi. They'll look over at Anna, who morphs into the Earthshaker and throws out a fissure. Anna still trying to run the waveform away, but they are keeping up. They're doing quite a bit of damage. The Shackle comes in, the linkage will be popped, the Stroke of Fate, and finally the Aegis will be popped. Can Jerax help out enough? There's the Burrow Strike, Meld Strike coming in. They've got the silence through from this Grimstroke onto Anna, and will finally take him out. It's a 10-time spree going the way of Armel, which he desperately needed, and now they're looking for even more. They look over at Thompson. They've got the Burrow Strike, Stormhammer, and everybody from TNC is getting into this one. It was just a 7,000 net worth lead a second ago. We're back at even. OG have thrown everything away to TNC.
Beautifully.
We'll see how it ends up. Blink Burrow Strike, that's going to the Earthshaker. Just get 2-shot as Jerax, and now they've got the silence here onto the Morphling. He's trying to get away from the side of TNC. Gabby controlling him. There is the E-Blade. He's on to this Morphling, but he's unable to get away despite trying to get himself out. AU gets the kill on Anna. They look for more. Seb surrounded by these heroes on the side of TNC. But he is in a bad spot. Thompson using that axe. It's not doing anything. And Seb just nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, ends up dying. 3 heroes, 4 heroes gone on OG. And TNC right back with the lead.
That was the
Tier 3 and Ceterax very early on. Now TNC are the ones pressuring OG. Stun comes out, blink for a quick melt strike coming in onto the Ogre Magi with the power shot, as well as the Stormhammer finally lands. They'll throw the fissure. Jarek's on the back lines, maybe looking for a potential Echo Slam. He's got it up and ready. They've rules up Seb. Still not engaged just yet. They find Tim's. They've got the Solar Crest on him. They do quite a bit of damage. The waveform forward with the Burrow Strike. They'll get the kill, and not only is he going to be popped, Gabby comes in with the BKB. The Stormhammer comes through with the Morphling. See if they can get the kill onto the Ana. Onto Ana. Buyback comes out from the Ogre Magi as well as the Windrunner. They've tossed up Seb. Melt Strike. Not doing enough there. And TNC trying to disengage. Hobson blinks forward. He's got the Avalanche. Goes into the ult. They've got themselves this Shackle Shot. The Echo Flame coming out here from Jarek. Seb from behind them. They'll pop the Aegis. Silence finally comes back to AU. They're getting the kill into Gabby. He's going to be dead for 93 seconds. He's got buyback. OG continuing to chase the force that forward for the fissure. They've got him into the sprout. Back into the ult, throwing these trees that he sprouted around him. Don't find another one. Gabby is the only casualty here after they got Tim's to buy back, and they also popped that Aegis. Shackle lands on a Sip. They're going to charge up the Epicenter. Blink for that's going to be the Burrow Strike. That's going to land on a 2, and now BKB's going to be popping on Armel, trying to hold on, and Sven's going to be coming back in 4 seconds time. They take out Ana, dead for 90. Now OG need to try and get out of this one. The BKB is going to be popped by Seb. He'll also sneaky out. They'll look for the Ogre Magi. Burrow Strike misses as Sakshika trying to weave his way through the trees, but there's no way out of the hands of TNC on this one. And they will get themselves a second on the exit.
We could see once again, OG was...
Should come down to the tree volley, giving up his positioning there. They know where they are as the smoke is out from TNC. They've swapped spots. And Ana, Lincoln's pop, Inkswell. He's trying to get out of this one. Armel moves forward. He's got the Hex, but they've also got the stun that's going to come through on the Gabby, who's yet to pop that BKB. He'll be able to echo or totem out of here. And now Seb with the BKB pops as well as Armel. The Echo Slam comes in, but it's not really that effective. They've got themselves the Avalanche as well as the Burrow Strike coming around. Seb on the back lines, and Jarek's taking a lot of damage as they'll finally get the kill here on AU, but Jarek's falls, as does Armel. Look forward and totem. Jumping, trying to keep up with Tim's. Here comes Seb. They'll sprout him up. Tim's just go, oh Jesus. The totem shot from Ana destroys him.
This morphing Aghanims with the Earthshaker. I mean, we were doubting it before, but this just looks evil.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
This is disgusting. Blink Burrow Strike landing on the 2. They've got the silence through on the Thompson. Let's see if they can do anything with this. The buyback comes out from Armel. They've got the waveform forward. Gabby trying to do it again. The Stormhammer hits on a 2. Starting to hit away the buyback as they've lost Cuckoo. They've got themselves the Hex and a Morphling, but it's not going to be enough. He's able to back off. Soulvine comes in, starting the tree volley. Godstrike's going to be popped here by Gabby. There's the Stroke of Fate. Up in the air is Thompson. Melt Strike comes in. Are defending, but is it going to be enough? Ogre Magi trying to give up his life so the rest of OG can get out of here. Ana, though, will back off as he sees Thompson die and 2 heroes dead on OG.
And with that,
Starting to posture over bottom despite not having the HP's pressure shard. Like you said, they want the buyback. There's a blink with the Burrow Strike coming in, but the fish is going to come out from Jarek. The BKB is going to be popped by Gabby as well as Armel. Will take out Ana so quickly. He's got buyback. God Strength's going to be popped here by Gabby looking for this Ogre Magi. They'll blink forward. Stun comes down on the teams. Not sure if it's going to matter. Burrow Strike in. They blocked him down. They'll get the kill. 2 heroes gone on OG, and they will pay for their pressure. Thompson now needs to run. Cuckoo might be able to close the gap, but he doesn't have blink for 8 more seconds. He uses the Burrow Strike. They shoot a line up. They've got themselves the Euros. Got the lockdown here for Thompson. There's God Strength once again with the refresher shard being popped here by Gabby. Sprout blocking Thompson away and with the side of TNC, but he is still alive. BKB finally popped by Gabby. They'll get the kill onto this tiny takeout 3 as they try to disengage and team back from where it once was. I would say the midway mark when OG had an 11,000 net worth lead. Shackle comes out onto Seb. We'll see if they can follow it up. Now they've got the Hex as well as the Spirit Vessel. BKB is going to be popped by Armel. The Burrow Strike lands onto Seb. They've got the E-Boy thrown from Ana to Seb, but is it going to be enough? Gabby moving forward. They'll get the kill. He's going to be dead. He'll buy back immediately. The Avalanche comes in. They've also got the Shackle. That's going to lock in Ana, who's in trouble once again. They've got the damage. They'll get the kill. He's going to be dead for 100. He'll buy back immediately. They've lost nobody on the side of TNC. Cooper moving over. The pitch is going to be killed by Jarek. They've got the silence coming out on a Seb. He just bought back. He needs to be careful. Moving forward to top for the Avalanche running on a 2. Pins alive just for a little bit longer. Cuckoo, he ends up dying, but on the fly, he's Thompson Consider the damage coming in from TNC, it's just too much. Gabby ends up dying, he'll buy back immediately, and Silence is out onto the Tiny. The Vision Roots on through from Jarex, and now the chase is continuing on from TNC. They'll throw the Stormhammer, they'll get the kill on the Toxin, they'll look over at Gabby. The Stormhammer is going to be thrown back from Anna onto Gabby, who's able to be saved by the Glimmer Cape. OG trying to disengage here as TNC. They want to finish it off now, knowing that the Steelers have fought back. Toxin dead for 2 minutes here with no buyback. The Fissure comes through from Jarex. They'll take out Shashka, and now TNC, can they get anything else? OG get one back there. But Armel coming over. Again, you gotta remember this is Seb who just fought back. The trap's gonna come out. The BKB is gonna be popped here by Seb as well as Armel trying to run the Bro Strike. Hits on the board playing, and now Armel will go into the middle, but he's hexed up. He's been spotted. They've got the Gen, they'll get the kill. Team's life back. He's got the check on the Shooting Heroes, and now Gabby moving over. Oh, Bro Strike as well as the Stormhammer. They'll get the kill on the Seb and Ada. They just fought back. They're dead for 2 minutes.
There are no buybacks
man.
from OG.
Here's God Strength. They'll go after the tier 3.
They have time.
That's exactly what they're going to do. It's 75 seconds without Seb or Anna. Blink Throw Strike coming in from Cuckoo. TNC might be able to bring this one back. They'll take out this Earthshaker. He's going to buy back immediately. He's looking for the Echo Summon of his life. Looking for the Echo Summon of his dreams. But they've got the Ancient exposed. And now Gabby moving forward with the God Strength. Shashka trying to survive here. Getting taken out by everybody on the side of TNC. They'll take out the Ancient. They'll get the game. TNC! They win it 2-1!